Hi, everyone. I wanted to show you today how to do attendance in 360. Um, just a little plug, make sure if you haven't already watched our homepage video that explains each of these icons up here. One of my favorites is my favorites, which is here. You can put different things that you, in essence, bookmark so that you can get to those quickly. The very first thing that I have is attendance, since we do that daily. I wanted to have it right here where I can just click right on it right when I log in. Another thing that you can add to the front screen is my classes, and that would show here on my sample screen as my homeroom class or our main class. That is another way that you could get to attendance. So I'm going to show you here, we're going to click on attendance. That's going to bring up this pop-up box that basically just says, this is the class that we want. It's going to be our main class, unlike secondary that would have different sections there. This pretty much looks the same as it did in Classic. If you want to mark someone absent, let's say we want to mark Amber absent, we would do our drop down. So again, that arrow there, do a drop down, click the A for absent, and that's going to take it all the way across just like it did in Classic. If we want to take that off, say we marked the wrong person, then we can click that open box there, and that will take that away. If we want to mark perfect attendance, which is something that we do a lot, the perfect attendance button is down here on the right-hand side of the bottom of the screen. So we click that perfect attendance. It's going to prompt you just saying, hey, all students in this course will be marked as present. Do you want to continue? And we would say, okay. Once we click that, it's going to save it for us just automatically. So it says data successfully saved. You can, when you get finished looking here, hit the save again. It's not going to hurt anything, but it does just let you know that you have saved it. So that will automatically save for you. A couple of things I want to point out, you can click on any of the names. For instance, if we wanted to know more about Colton, we could click here and we can find out student information for him, address, parent names, things like that, phone numbers. We can add a communication log entry for Colton if we wanted to, just by clicking his name, which is nice to have that link there. This also shows us how many times that each of these students have been absent. So Luke has been absent 29 times. If we click on that, it is telling us all of the information. Look how detailed this is and exactly why he was late or where he was at. It talks about excused absences. Maybe he was checked in late or he had a doctor appointment. So this is really nice to have just a snapshot, especially for those kiddos that have lots of absences. And that's all the way down. We could do the same thing for Colton and his 26 absences, and Kylan for his 4 absences will let us know that. Another thing that is nice just from our attendance screen is it tells us our alerts. So if we click for Luke here, Luke has asthma. And then the same for Kylan. If we click on Kylan's alert, he's got several things that have been typed in there that are important for us to know. So maybe you are looking for an allergy or something for lunch, you can quickly go to this in the morning. So a couple other things down here at the bottom. If you have accessed the seating chart, which there's another video explaining how to do seating chart, then you can get that from clicking here. Since this is a non-graded homeroom, then the gradebook is not going to be accessible there. Mass tools, I love this one because you can do your mass email here. And even if you click mass email, it's going to give you the option of just clicking on Colton or just clicking on Amber. If you want, maybe you notice that Amber's been gone the last 5 days and you've already tried to call home for her, but while you're thinking about it, you want to go ahead and click on email, then you can click that mass email and start an email for Amber's family. And then that way you have that started for later. Another thing is student photos. So if you click student photos, it's just going to add their photo right next to their name, which is kind of nice for the beginning of the year. So if you want to hide the photos again, you just click that a second time. And then when you're finished and you know you've saved, again, you can't save too much. So if you want to click it again, you can save again. When you're all finished with that, you can just click back to your home screen. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so much. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.